welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Long time no see. I'm so sorry it's been a little while since I uploaded a video. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat or Twitter, I kind of explained where I've been. I typically upload 2 times a week, but recently I'm only going to be able to upload 1 time a week until about 2-3 weeks from now, because if you guys don't know, I am moving a little bit earlier than expected. I will be moving in about a week from now. I am going to be pre-recording some videos, but I just want to let you guys know the schedule change for uploads because they will be a little bit different. I will be having content for you guys every week. It's just not going to be as much. But today I thought it'd be really fun for us to rummage through my trash. I have so many empties just been sitting here and in this bag for honestly the longest time. Like, this thing is full. I even had to go through this because I had duplicates of so many things and I'm like, I can't show them like 5 of everything, even though I did go through a lot of these things. But I really wanted to rummage through a lot of these items that I've been collecting for a while, and I know a lot of you have also been asking me on reviews and updates on certain products, so that's where this video is going to become very fun and hopefully informative for you all. So if you want to rummage through all my empties, then just keep on watching. The first thing I have is a tanning mitt. This is the Vita Liberata tanning mitt. I think I have another one in here somewhere, but this thing is like really nasty. I do like this tanning mitt. I use it with my Loving Tan self tanner. This one is just like so janky that it just needs to go. It's like $8. I can buy myself a new one. I already have a couple of extra backups in my vanity just because I go through these so often. I do wash them every time after I self tan just to kind of get the residue out, but they do stain. It looks gross, but you can get a lot of uses out of these, which I love. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about are makeup remover wipes. You guys can see I have gone through so many of these. It's quite insane. I have Sephora, I have some e.l.f., I have Neutrogena, I have the Simple cleansing wipes, and I also have Kirkland brand. I think out of every single one of these brands, Kirkland is my favorite. I do love the Sephora ones, but after I found my love for these and how affordable and how amazing they are at taking off my makeup and hand swatches and liquid lipsticks, these are just by far the best ones. They are very damp and very wet, but I like that because I don't feel like these take off as much because they're a little bit more dry. They are so affordable. So I highly recommend the Kirkland signature ones. You can find them at Costco and they are so cheap. I have 2 of the Tony Moly Red Wine Face Mask Sheet Pore Care. I bought these off of Amazon. I will leave a link down below for exactly where I got them because these are 2 sheet masks for like $14 at Sephora, which is like $7 a mask. I bought the entire collection of Tony Moly masks on Amazon for I think like $11 or $12, which is like 15 sheet masks for less than $1 each. So that is amazing. Again, I will leave the link for it down below, but I actually really do like this. I don't see too much pore care on it, but I do feel like it's very moisturizing and my face feels really nice and refreshed afterwards. So I will continue to use these. Again, I have the entire collection of them, but these are the 2 that I went through the fastest. Next, I have a couple of Sephora sheet masks. I mentioned this a couple times on my channel. I went through a moisturizing and soothing one, and I also have a perfecting and brightening. These are very nice. They are a little bit more on the expensive side for a sheet mask. I think they're like $6 or $7, but they are really nice. These are my 2 favorite ones from the Sephora line. If you have any issues with hyperpigmentation or discoloration on your skin, you would really like the Pearl one because it is very brightening. If you have issues with dehydration or uneven skin tone, this is the best one for you also. This is moisturizing and very soothing. They just feel so good. Again, a lot of sheet masks are also very hydrating at the same time, so if you are dry to normal, you will just love sheet masks. These 2 are my favorites from Sephora. Next, I have 2 of the Too Cool for School A Cream masks. If you are dry, this is heaven in a sheet mask. These are so ultra moisturizing. I like to leave these on for like 45 minutes to an hour, so it really just sinks into my skin. They say you're supposed to leave it on for only like 10, 15, 20 minutes, but again, I leave this on so my skin fully kind of soaks everything up and it kind of dries on my face because I love the feeling that it gives to my skin, and my skin just feels very plump and hydrating afterwards. So I really like these. These are a Korean brand and they are some of the best sheet masks I've ever tried. Next, this is a little bit of a weird one. I mentioned this in my Korean skincare haul. This is the Berry Sum My Lip Patch. Now, I thought this was a hoax. I didn't think this was actually gonna work, and I was very kind of like skeptical about this when I first tried it, but this is actually really good. I had super dry and chapped lips one day and I decided to kind of just pull this out and on a whim just try it out, and my lips felt so nice, so smooth. They felt really plump and hydrated, and I was surprised at how much I like this. If you have very dry, chapped lips and you kind of want like an instant solution to that, I would definitely try these. I will leave a link for it down below. I got it off of MEMEBOX and I really like this. I do have a hair mask I also want to mention. I do dye my hair at home. I will show you the dye that I use and I've gone through recently, but I love using this because my hair gets so dry and brittle when I do dye it myself. This is the Ion Repair Solutions Deep Daily Conditioning Treatment. I love this after I just dye my hair because again, it's so brittle, it's so dry. First off, this smells divine. and it just feels so good. It's just the best feeling in the world after I use this mask, and I love hair masks. I think they're so underrated, and I think a lot of people should start trying them out if they haven't before. I do want to get the full-size bottle of this if they have one, but this has definitely made a huge impact on my hair and the health of my hair, so I will forever repurchase these, and I need to go get some more tomorrow. Okay, speaking of hair, I just thought I'd mention the dye that I use. I get a lot of questions on kind of the dye that I've been using, especially recently because I have been kind of mixing it up. So the ones that I used to use all the time and that I was using probably about 6 months to a year ago was the L'Oreal Preference Technique hairline. This is stuff you can buy from Sally's Beauty or online, but I was using 4.4 dark auburn and 5 medium brown. I love mixing different colors together, especially because some of the bases are different. So this one is orange and this one is neutral, so it kind of gives you like a personalized color, and I really love that. So these are the two I've been using. I'll leave a link for these down below as well. But more recently, I've actually been trying something different, and I've really been liking the way it turns out, and a lot of you guys have been asking questions. So this is what my hair color has been the past, I don't even know how many videos, a long time. These are also by L'Oreal. This is the Excellence Cream. One is Gray Coverage and one is Brown's Extreme. So the Gray Coverage is in number 4 dark brown, and the Brown's Extreme is in the number BR1 Extreme dark red brown. So these are the two I've been using, and I absolutely love them. It's so easy to do your hair at home. If you ever want a video on it, let me know down below, and I would be happy to do that for you all, but it saves me so much money and time at the salon, and I just love the look that it gives my hair. So I want to talk about a couple shampoos because I have been trying a couple of new ones recently, and I do have a lot of opinions on them. So the first one is the L'Oreal Ever Strong Sulfate Free Thickening Shampoo. So again, this is especially for weak and thinning hair, and I wouldn't say my hair is thinning or really weak. I would just think it's more brittle. I have very fine hair, dry hair, and it is a little bit on the thin side, but I wouldn't say it's thinning. The only reason I did not like this, I've actually gone through a couple of these, but I feel like it really just kind of like got a lot of residue on my hair, and thickening shampoo is supposed to kind of inject product there and thicken it from the root. So I felt like my hair was never getting clean, which is why I had to switch to a different shampoo, and I just really started not liking this anymore. This just did not work out for my hair. If you do have really weak and fine hair, I'll have a video on a couple of other hair products that I've been trying that I love, and I don't think this is that good. Okay, now to the one that I've been loving. I've repurchased this probably like 8 times already. This is the L'Oreal Everpure Volume Conditioner and Shampoo. So this is specifically for fine and colored hair. I love this. I feel like it doesn't leave a lot of residue on my hair, so I don't have to constantly clean it because I don't like washing my hair all the time. And I love this also because I feel like it just gives me enough volume where it's not too flat and it's not too voluminous where it looks weird. So again, I just cannot get enough of this. I purchased it like 8 times, and it's one of the best shampoos I've ever used. I feel like this shouldn't come as a surprise because I've mentioned this so many times. This is the BESTDEAL Dry Shampoo in the color Deep Brown and Dark with a hint of color. I go through so many of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, hold on. This is a different one. I love the one with the color in it, but this is the Floral Essences one. If you don't have really dark hair, I would definitely recommend just like the regular one because it is more of like a white color. I can work with it. I just like having the color tinted one, but as you can see, I love this brand. This is probably one of the best dry shampoos out there. I just cannot get enough of this. It's so affordable, and I use it every day, so I go through it a lot, as you can see, and I always have backups. Always. I also went through a brush cleaner. This is a Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This is quick drying and a rinse-free formula. This is not supposed to be for deep cleaning your brushes. This is more of a spot cleaner. I love this. You can get it on Sephora now actually, but this is one of the best. It smells like vanilla. It cleans your brushes so nicely. It's really fast and efficient as well. So if you're in a time crunch, because I know no one likes cleaning their brushes, it's like one of the things I dread the most about makeup, and I never want to do it, but this makes it super easy. So I have both the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water and the Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water Face and Eyes. These are amazing. I have fallen in love with cleansing waters. This was my first one that I've ever tried, and this is hands down the best one I've used, and I will continue to repurchase this. I'm actually using the ginormous bottle right now as we speak. They are pretty similar in like the effectiveness of how it takes off your makeup, but I just love using my micellar water to kind of take off my makeup as step 1, and then step 2 would either be going in with a cleansing balm like the Clinique one, or going in with a foam cleanser to kind of really deep clean my skin and just get everything off. So I do a 2-step cleansing system, and I have been loving it. My skin's been loving it. I highly recommend the Sephora one if you have not tried it yet. I used up an entire package of the Biore Deep Cleaning Pore Strips. Let me tell you about these things. So at first when I started using this, I love them. I really wet my nose and used a lot of hot water to kind of open up my pores. But after I started using them a little bit more, I would get sticky residue stuck on my face after I would peel off the strip. I don't know if anyone else experienced this with these strips. I had the worst time using them. It just did not take off anything out of my pores, so I don't think I'm gonna be repurchasing this. I haven't really found a pore removing tool or extraction mask that I love so far. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below for me, because this was a dud and I will not be repurchasing it. I've only used up one body lotion in probably like a year and a half, because I don't use body lotion too often, but I did go through one of these. This is a Victoria's Secret Victoria Sheer Body Lotion. I don't know if they make this scent anymore, but this smells so feminine and delicate and sexy. I have tried numerous different lotions and body butters and everything, and nothing soaks into my skin as well as the Victoria's Secret ones. So I have already repurchased a couple different scents, but this one is amazing. The notes on it, if you're wondering, are red berries, Victoria Rose, and creme brulee. This is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in the fragrance Island Kiwi. I love using these to exfoliate my body both before and after I self-tan. I think it's crucial if you want a good tan application to exfoliate your skin so you don't have any of the dead skin cells remaining on your skin before you tan, and as well as taking off your tan if you want to kind of scrub everything off, get all the color off of your skin. So I go through a lot of sugar scrubs, and this is one of my favorite brands. I actually just picked up a rose scent because I love rose, if you guys didn't know that already, but this is a really good one. It's very affordable, and you can find it at the drugstore. I also wanted to randomly mention my toothpaste, because a couple people also have been saying that my teeth look very white, so thank you. I drink a lot of coffee, so that's a very big compliment for me. But I've been using the Colgate Optic White Sparkling White toothpaste. So I think this made a huge difference in my teeth, because I used to use the Tom's like natural one, and it was supposed to be for whitening, but I never saw anything, you know, white in there. But this one, I definitely have seen my teeth getting whiter, and I love it. This is the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nail Gummies with biotin. I think it's super crucial that you guys have biotin. I love it because, again, my hair is very natural and fine and brittle. My nails are also kind of on the weak side, so I love taking these. Take 4 a day, 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And I have noticed a difference in my nails, not so much my hair, but my nails and my skin have definitely cleared up when I started taking these, and I've been taking them every day since. So I've gone through a couple of my Lush masks. So this is the Cosmetic Warrior Fresh Face Mask, the Cranberry Festive Face Mask, and also the Cupcake Fresh Face Mask. So these are supposed to be kept in the fridge. I don't really like buying these actually because I forget them. If I had to buy another one again out of the 3 that I had, I would definitely buy Cupcake. This is an oily girl's dream. Cocoa powder supposedly is really good for oily skin. It also has spearmint and sandalwood oils, which is great for softening and balancing out the skin. So this would be the one I repurchased. If you have more normal skin, I would recommend the Cosmetic Warrior. It's really good for just cleansing, really toning down your skin and soothing everything out. So this is awesome. And the cranberry one was a festive one, and I don't know if I'd repurchase it because I didn't really see a difference in my skin. I used up an Angels on Bare Skin face wash. I really love this because it's great for my oily skin. It has lavender in it, so it's very natural and soothing on the skin. It also has almonds in here, so it's like a really nice exfoliant, which I loved on my skin, and it really felt like it deep cleaned my skin and took everything out, and again took off the dead skin cells because of that exfoliating factor. So I would definitely repurchase this, and I really did like it. I also have the Ocean Salt Face and Body Scrub. This is a vodka infused cocktail for bright and fresh skin. It did sting my skin a little bit because it's like salty and vodka-y, and when I put a lot of like alcohol on my skin, it's something that's a little bit more, not irritating, but a little bit more harsh on my skin. My skin kind of gets a little sensitive sometimes, but I really like this. I used up a couple of toners. The first one I used up is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. This is really awesome. I didn't notice a huge difference in my pores, but I did notice a big difference in the overall evenness of my skin when I use this, so I would definitely repurchase it. It's very affordable, and witch hazel is supposed to be very good for acne prone skin. So the next one I have is by Neutrogena. This is their Acne Stress Control Triple Action Toner. Now this is a little bit harsh on the skin, especially for me. Again, I'm a little bit sensitive, but after I started using this for about a week and a half, my skin got used to it, and this was a game changer for my skin. It really cleared up my acne like it says. So I used up one of these and I already repurchased it. I just cannot get enough of this one. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. This is one of the best toners I've used. I don't know if it's too super exfoliating, but my skin was just so bright and so even. My discoloration kind of went down, but This thing is expensive. I think it's like $20 and you're getting like this little amount of product. So I don't think it's worth it for that, but it is a great toner if you do want to spend the money on it. I use up 2 of my Glam Glow masks. I have the Glam Glow Power Mud Dual Cleanse Treatment. So this is supposed to be like a mud to oil mask, and then I also have the Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. If I were to repurchase either of them, it would only be the hydrating one if I need it. I liked using this as like a sleeping mask. I would apply a small layer of this on top of like my entire skincare routine at the very end, sleep in this, and my skin would feel so nice and hydrated and plump afterwards. You are dry, you will love this. It smells like coconut in a bottle. It's really effective, and it really does hydrate the skin very nicely. This is the Ulla Henriksen True Serum Collagen Booster. This is one of my favorite serums. I repurchased this a couple times. This is one of the best brightening serums out there on the market, I feel like. This is so good. It's orange in a bottle. It smells divine. Vitamin C is supposed to be very good for brightening your skin and kind of fixing discoloration and uneven skin tone. So if that has been a weak spot for you, I would highly recommend this. It also helps with the appearance of aging and smoothing out your skin. So this is probably one of my favorites. It just soaks into my skin and it smells divine. So I love this. Again, I've already repurchased that a bunch. Next, I have the Josie Maran Pure Argan Milk. This is an intensive hydrating treatment. I love this on my oily skin. I felt like it didn't make me any extra oily. I would only use this at night because it is super moisturizing and super hydrating on the skin. My skin felt very plump and like fresh and glowy after I used this. I also used up the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. If you are oily, you will love this. This took me like 2 years to get through, and I obviously didn't even finish it because my skin got so used to this that I felt like it wasn't really doing much on my skin, so I decided to switch to a different one. But this is a really great moisturizer. It's super affordable, and it's gonna last you a lifetime. This is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. I actually used this up a couple days ago, and I'm already missing my eye cream. I haven't bought another one recently. I think using an eye cream has really made a difference in my skin, so I do want to try a different one. I'm not saying that this is bad, but I just want to try a couple of other ones on the market. I think including an eye cream in your skincare routine is crucial, and I think it's really important for a really nice, plump, even toned skin underneath your eyes, and it definitely makes a huge difference with your concealer. I have a couple of makeup items. So the first 2 are the Urban Decay makeup setting spray. So the first one I have is the Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is more for cooling and hydrating. I also have the All Nighter, so it's more long lasting. I love the All Nighter one a lot more than the Chill one. I have also tried the De-Slick one, which is for oily skin. Don't like it at all. All Nighter is the way to go. I used up a couple of my mascaras. The first one is the Dior Show Blackout. This is an amazing mascara. It's one of the blackest mascaras I've ever used. Yes, it's pricey, but I think it's well worth the money, and I've already repurchased this one. I love it so much. The next one is the MAC. I think this is the 3D Dimension Mascara. I'm not really sure on the name. I didn't really like this one. I don't like wands that are more like plasticky like this. I don't know, they just don't do anything for my lashes, so I don't really like these kinds of mascaras. I think this is a good one if you liked those kinds of wands, but the formula was good. It was just the wand that I didn't really like. The last mascara I have and I've used up is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. A lot of people swear by this. It's one of the best mascaras I feel like at the drugstore. It's super black and it gives you the perfect amount of volume. I used up a bunch of brow products because I feel like that's the one thing I go through the fastest. The Benefit Gimme Brow. This is an amazing brow gel. It has little fibers on it that kind of adhere to your eyebrows to kind of give you a little bit more of a full look. The other one I have is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I don't think this needs much of an explanation. This is just a very basic clear brow gel, but the Anastasia one for some reason is like cement on my eyebrows. My eyebrows do not move with this. If you want something just basic for every day, just to kind of make sure your brows don't move, this is the best one. I also used up one of the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascaras. Again, this is so amazing. I've mentioned this so many times and I've raved about it so much. This also has little fibers on it, but the wand is a little bit different than the Benefit Gimme Brow, but this one is so good. I used up 4 different brow pencils. The first one I used up is the e.l.f. It doesn't even have the name on it anymore. I got this off the website and I liked this, but it's a pretty big like pencil, which was really hard to kind of precise brow unless I cleaned it up with concealer and took the time to do that. This was a little waxy, so it kind of made my eyebrows break out. But if you want a really cheap and affordable eyebrow pencil, I would definitely give this one a go. The other one I used up is the BH Cosmetics HD Brow Pencil. This was awesome. I think it was like $5 or $6. The only bad thing about this is you have to order it online, but I do think it's very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which I also have used up. I have this in the color dark brown, but this is really good. It's just so expensive. I go through these so fast, so I don't know if I'm going to keep repurchasing it, but I do love the product. The last one I used up is also by L'Oreal. This is their Brow Stylist Definer. I've actually used a couple of these, and I love this. This is in the color Brunette. This is so similar to the Anastasia one. It's probably the closest one that I found to the Anastasia one. If you haven't tried this one yet, I highly recommend the L'Oreal one. I also used up a concealing and highlighting pen from Wet n Wild. This is the Illuminati highlighting and concealing pen. I have mine in the color Ivory Into You. Such a cute name. I love this product. I went through it very fast because there's not much in here, but it's like a $3 or $4 product, so you can't get mad at that. This is a beautiful concealer. It covers up everything. It highlights. It just looks so good in the eyes. It blends out really nicely. If you haven't tried this, I love this. I've already repurchased a couple of them and they're so affordable, you just cannot go wrong. I thought I would mention a pair of lashes that I use a lot actually, and you guys know I love Cocoa lashes. These are in the style Goddess. I get a lot of uses out of these actually. I have so many in there that I've used at least 10 or 15 times and they're still going strong. I can definitely get at least 20-25 uses out of these, which is crazy, I know, but if you take good care of your lashes, they will last you a really long time. So I highly recommend kind of washing them every so often with alcohol or makeup remover. Just take a little Q-tip and kind of run it on the back of the lash to kind of loosen up the lash glue and kind of get all of the shadow and stuff off of it with a little Q-tip, and they'll be good to go for a bunch more uses. So I'm really sad to kind of throw one of these away, but it's time that she goes in the trash. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in about a week. I love you all. Bye!